Y'all want proof that Gypsy Rose is a liar. And here it is.
After I went to prison, after the murder, everything came out about everything that my mother was telling me. A lot of this information came to me by either Mike, my attorney, or Christy, my stepmom. And then it got back to me. Mike had told me about what my mother was telling people about my father or about our family, our relatives. It was a lot to absorb. My two attorneys are telling me that my mother has something called Munchausen by proxy.
Before we go any further, we need to define what Munchausen by proxy symptoms are. Doctors or nurses may suspect a problem when a child has repeatedly or unusual illness and no reason can be found. The child doesn't get better, even with treatments that could help. Symptoms only occur when the caregiver is with or has recently been with the child. Now, back in 2011, Gypsy Rose was diagnosed with this chromosome disorder. Now, this little girl right here is not Gypsy Rose. This is the poster child for this chromosome disorder. Let that sink in. In this same pamphlet, it shows most likely features: small head, increased possibility of mild or moderate developmentally delay, slightly unusual facial features, increased possibility for behavioral and mental health problems, heart problems, loose joints or double jointed. Other features are seizures, disturbance in lens of the eyes, and increased risk of inborn abnormalities. And also, if you look further down, you will see obviously the muscle joints and all that stuff, which also includes the other features. But you see these kids, their heads, kind of what they look like. Do y'all remember this picture? This is the small head. These are the eyes, the nose. These are kind of slightly abnormal features that she's displaying right here. Now, if you look up a lot of kids with this disorder, a little under 75% of them actually have feeding tubes because they have issues thriving. Now, also the wheelchair was needed because she had muscle issues. Yes, it was overused, but it's similar to a child when you have a stroller. When they get tired, they get in a stroller, right? It was the same thing for the wheelchair. You can look that up yourself as well. So make sure you do your research and don't just take my word for it. Again, I want you to go back to this girl. Look at her facial features. Who does she look like? And this is the poster child for this chromosomal disorder. Well, you might say, well, Nina, did her mom have Munchausen by proxy? I mean, she did say that she only learned that her attorneys told her that her mom had it, but it was never confirmed, right? So what does her mom have? Well, she was malingering, and Gypsy was malingering as well. Well, Nina, tell me what malingering is. Well, here we are. Malingering is falsification of profound exaggeration of illness, physical or mental, to gain external benefits, right? So benefits like money, street pharmacy products, leave from school, leave from work. I know some of y'all might be like, I might have been malingering a couple of times. But anyway, that's what Dee Dee was doing. She was malingering for benefits, because Gypsy actually did have issues and it was diagnosed. Now you might say, you know what, Nina, you didn't show me the medical records, although I can. I just don't want to get myself in any legal trouble. Her dad actually mentioned this chromosomal disorder. Let's rerun that clip.
They had done some tests and found out she had a chromosome disorder that was causing all of her functions from developing, her digestive system and her muscular system.
At the end of the day, Dee Dee Blanchard had never been diagnosed with Munchausen by proxy. And you cannot be diagnosed when you're no longer living on this earth. So, what are your thoughts?